Welcome back, guys. Jason Campbell here with ZimbrickAudi of Madison, and today we have the new 2021 Audi A5s in front of me. And today I want to compare the differences between a new offering that Audi came out with the A4 and A5 class. They now give you the option to get it in a 40 or a 55 engine size, both of which are the 2-liter turbos. But let's dive in and learn a little bit more about each. So new in 2021 here, we have the 40 and the 45 TFSI. You might see that nomenclature online. That's Audi's different engine sizes. It stands for Turbo Fuel Stratified Injection. Here in the States, the 40 is going to give you 201 horsepower, whereas the 45 TFSI is going to give you 261 horsepower. Here in 2021, both of them come with a 12-volt mild hybrid system, which gives a bump of 13 horsepower in both. So also, previous generation, you could get the A4 and the A5 in a front-wheel drive variant, but now in 2021, they got rid of that completely. So both of these engine sizes are the Quattro all-wheel drive, just 261 horsepower versus 201 horsepower. So no more front-wheel drive, but the smaller engine is the Ultra engine that's repurposed with the Quattro all-wheel drive and that mild hybrid system. So one of the German founders of Audi, named August Horch, when you translate Horch to Latin, it actually means to listen. And Audi's done a great job of continuously listening to their customers' feedback in terms of what's working, what's not working, and what they want to see in these vehicles. And here in 2021, Audi did an awesome job with really nailing down what people want and giving that all to you at a very reasonable price. So this year in 2021, the Premium Plus trim level for both of the engine variants now includes your adaptive cruise control, your lane assistance, that convenience package, which will give you all your safety features like the side assistance, as well as the heated steering wheel. Yes, the heated steering wheel. Something else that's become increasingly popular over the last couple of years is the black optic package. And in terms of the 2021 changes here, the black optic package is a big change. So if you get the 40 TFSI engine, like I have here in the white A5 Sportback, you cannot get that one in the black optic package. So you do need to be in that larger engine upgrade in order to get the black optic. And what I mean by that is all of the trim that is normally chrome, such as around the windows, in the front grille, and the wheels, that's all upgraded to a black trim, blackened out grille, and then a accented 1-inch larger black optic wheel as well. So standard wheels are 18 inches, but the black optic package will give you that nice 19-inch accented black wheel. Super sharp. Here we are in the inside of the 45 TFSI 2021 Audi A5 Sportback, and just wanted to show off some of the upgrades in here. Now 2020, last year, was the mid-cycle refresh, where they went to the touchscreen format here in the center, as opposed to dials and buttons in the center console, and that was a huge hit. Rolling into the 2021 model year, they kept all that the same. What they did change was how the packages, or how the features were packaged in terms of the different trim levels. And this vehicle that we're in right now has the Premium Plus trim, which will provide the beautiful virtual cockpit here. Now this vehicle also happens to have the navigation package on it, so that's why you can see the nav right here in front of the steering wheel on the virtual cockpit. That is an upgrade on top of that Premium Plus trim, but extremely sharp. It's more high definition than previous generations, and you can still get your trip computer, navigation, phone, and make these dials bigger or smaller. So a lot of different ways to customize the presentation of information. I love it because you can just stare straight ahead, glance down to get basically all the information that you need while you're driving. One thing to note, both the engine sizes, they do come with Apple CarPlay, wireless CarPlay, and as well as Android Auto. And when you're using the CarPlay functionality, that will show up on the center screen here. It won't duplicate onto the virtual cockpit. It's a question that we get a lot. So I don't have it turned on here, but your phone will interface with the center screen, and it won't jump onto the virtual cockpit there. Another great feature that carried through is the different drive select modes, which you can access by pressing these arrows right above the start button. As you give each arrow a hard click, it's going to jump between different driving modes here: dynamic, auto, comfort, and individual. So comfort is going to do what it sounds like. It's going to make your suspension a lot softer. Your turning won't be quite as stiff and reactive. Gear shifting ratios, acceleration, not as aggressive. Dynamic is going to be the other end of that pole. It's going to really stiffen up your suspension, sportier feel, faster acceleration, louder engine. And if you're like me, I like to pick this individual mode here, and you can customize certain aspects of the drive. So let's say you want the drive to be sporty, but maybe you want the steering to be comfortable and quiet engine. So I'm not trying to show off today. So you can really build your own mode such that you get the performance of the dynamic mode, but the engine sound and steering of that comfort mode. So I think that's pretty cool. And you can change these as you're driving as well. And it's crazy how big of a difference it makes. It really is. So wanted to point that out. Very, very sexy feature I love to play around with. Different drive select modes depending on how I'm feeling that day. So in the Premium Plus trim now, I want to brag about this because I think this is just super cool. Driver's assistance function is now standard in Premium Plus. You get the adaptive cruise control, the traffic jam assist, stop and go in traffic, as well as the lane assistance. So if you look here in the virtual cockpit, you can see these lane lines right here. Now those will light up green once the cameras on the car capture the lane lines of the road you're on. As well as if there's a car in front of you, you can change the distance at which you follow vehicles, tailgate vehicles in front of you. If you don't mind tailgating them, you can adjust that distance to tailgate or not tailgate as far, but the vehicle will keep its pace behind anything in front of you. It will come to a stop if there's a car in front of you. You have to have your driver's assistance enabled for that to happen. It won't stop at things like stop signs, but if there's a vehicle in front of you that slows down, even if you have your cruise control set at 70, someone cuts you off, they're going 50, the A4, A5 here will pace itself right behind that vehicle in front of you. If they move away, then of course your cruise control will get you back up to the speed at which you have it set, as well as it's watching things like the cameras are watching things like street signs. So if the speed limit changes, the adaptive cruise control will automatically change. It'll either go up or down to whatever that new speed limit is. It's cognizant of things like school zones and other obstacles that may be coming into your field of view. Lastly, the 360 camera. Now, when you put the car in reverse, it's going to pop on, but at any time you can hit this camera button right down here, and it's going to pull up different camera views. So I can select different vantage points here, different angles, wide angle, or over here in the graphic, you can just click where you're looking to see, and the camera will show you. So this is extremely helpful for parking. Now over here in this view, we still have our sensors, 4 sensors in the back, 4 in the front. So not only can you see what's around you, but the vehicle will start beeping and show you where obstacles are approaching from. So this is extremely helpful when you're trying to park. And then these lines here will turn as the wheel turns. You can see, where your vehicle will end up given how far you have the wheel turn. But this 360 camera used to be something that you had to pay extra for, or getting that top trim level, the Prestige. And now it's tossed in on the Premium Plus trim, which is just so cool because everyone asks. That's one of the features that people ask about. That heated steering wheel, driver's assistance. It's all included now in the Premium Plus. So I love it. I love what Audi's done. This is a huge step forward for the brand, and I think this is going to be a huge hit. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Today we looked at the differences between the 2021 Audi A5 Sportback in the 40 TFSI engine and the 45 TFSI engine. Make sure you give us a thumbs up for this video, like and subscribe to our channel. We're always dropping new content each week. Those likes and subscriptions help us more than you know, so make sure you pound that like button. And thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video, and check out our other content. Always releasing good stuff weekly. Again, my name's Jason here at ZimbrickAudi of Madison. Thanks so much.